Welcome back. Are we back? Yes, we are back. Welcome back to the Big Skweeze. And I have my co-host, if she's still on. Lola, are you there?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. And we have our guest in the building. We have guest panel. So somebody finally put in and said they want to be a part of the Big Skweeze, and I'm really appreciative to have Mr. Raul in the building. Everybody say welcome. All right, so for the first hour, we discussed forgiveness. This second hour, we will be discussing revenge. So Lola.
And penis. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me, because now I have Tourette sometimes.
We talked way too much about your lesbian life. That's why you have to talk about your penis life now. We did have a nice little lesbian life conversation just now. You talk about your full-blown relationship with a woman. And now we got to talk about the penile system.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a fan. Penis is my friend.
It's awesome.
When I can find it.
When you can find it. You're very selective. But we're going to move past that. Revenge. Have you ever wanted revenge on someone? That's just it. Have you ever wanted revenge on someone? Yes. You.
I don't just want.
Have you taken revenge out on someone?
Yes.
How do you feel after that?
Yeah. Huh?
How did you feel after that?
How do I feel about that?
How did you feel after you did that?
Much better.
I think you're lying.
No, I genuinely feel much better.
Because you're evil.
And do not regret it ever.
You have to be evil. Raul, what do you think?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
I'm
the
tell you.
The circumstances totally warranted it. I'm sorry.
Raul, have you ever felt like urges of revenge and actually acted on them?
Yeah, I have, but it's like they say, vengeance is petty to me. You know, it doesn't work for me. If you do something really, really bad, it's gonna be punishment, not vengeance. Punishment.
So what is punishment? What's the difference between punishment and vengeance? Revenge.
Because vengeance is something that doesn't really close the wound. You have to make your point.
Punishment is something that punishment is a form of vengeance. It just is deliberate.
How would you punish
some kind of punishment?
Right. Wouldn't it be the same? Now those two things live in the same house. Revenge and punishment.
That sounds synonymous to me. Punishment is the act of doing something to someone, and then revenge is the reason why you're doing that act to someone. It's just not as random or whatever, but that's the purpose behind it. I don't see how that's different. I mean, you can explain it to me.
Raul, explain the difference between the two in your head.
Well, to me, vengeance is like, okay, he did something stupid, I'm gonna get him payback. It's all a joke. Punishment is more serious, more closer to home.
Give me an example.
No,
I need an example.
So how is it a joke?
Vengeance is like, let's say you're using the bathroom and your friend comes in and needs you in the behind for no apparent reason, just for a joke. You thinking on your mind, I got vengeance. I'm gonna get back at him.
Okay, a tit for tat, in other words.
Okay,
yeah.
But that's based on what the action was.
Right.
Your friend did that. They did a joke, so it's a joke back. You do something very serious and vicious to me, the payback is serious and vicious.
But then he's saying if that's the payback that's serious, that would be the punishment.
Exactly.
Instead of revenge.
Right.
Exactly.
Revenge is the tit for tat for jokes, and payback is punishment when it's something that's really serious. Oh, Lord, jeez. So have you ever taken revenge on someone? And why?
My nephew, because he's a pain in the ass sometimes.
What did you do? What did he do?
He would steal from me.
Okay.
So, as punishment, I steal from him.
No.
And he wouldn't know why. He'll be like, okay, what happened? I was here 1 second, and a second is gone.
Right.
And I wouldn't tell him.
But you did it deliberately, whereas he did it deliberately behind your back.
Yeah.
And you did it just because he did it to you.
Exactly.
That was tit for tat, and that's how you see revenge. Well, I had revenge in my heart some years ago. You know, I don't mind telling. All right, well, we gonna take a caller then. Welcome to the Big Skweeze. Caller, are you on air? What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Mike from Newport News.
Oh, hi, Mike.
What's going on?
How are you doing, Mike?
I'm good.
We got Lola on the air.
Like, what's with the hey, how you doing? All that, like, kind of like a '90s song, like breakdown, like Mike and
Don't be in my business.
Voice to Men.
Don't be in my
Baby.
business,
I'm
son.
sorry.
Mind your business, Lola.
What's going on, Lola? What's going on, Lola?
What's up?
Anyway, Mike, we have a guest in the studio. His name is Raul. Raul, this is Mike.
Hello, Mike.
What's going on, Ro?
All right. So my question to you is: have you ever needed to take revenge or seek revenge on someone?
If I ever need to take revenge on anybody?
Yes.
Nah. I never had to seek revenge on anybody. I'm
Did you
a
ever
firm
want
believer
to?
in karma.
Did you ever want to?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of times. Sure.
So if you didn't believe in karma, what you had?
You said what?
If you didn't believe in karma, would you had taken revenge?
Yes.
Is that serious?
Yeah.
What happened?
Because to sit there and to wrong me is a real serious offense. Because me, I'm the type of person that give my all into helping anybody and everybody.
But I think a lot of people are like that until they get wronged anyway. I think a lot of people are like that until they get wronged anyway. But either way,
Right.
So what the situation happened? What happened?
Oh, okay. Well, I was currently married. And what happened was I sat there and gave specific orders and plans or whatnot to sit there and bank this money while I sat there. It was a year and a half over in Iraq.
How you so military? I gave specific orders. Like, you can't get. Not a problem.
Nah, trust me. Like, check it out. Me and Chase, this is me and you. Now sit there and say, check this out. This is what I need you to do. I need you to go ahead, get rid of this place or whatnot, and go ahead, set you up somewhere else or whatnot, so we can go ahead and set this money. So I can go ahead and house like 20,000. All right.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
And you don't follow. Nah. You know what I came back to was no money. I had another place, but I came back to no money. That was wrong. That was wrong by me.
Well, did you forgive? Did you ever forgive her for it?
Huh?
You ever forgive her?
No. That's $20,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
That ain't no $20.
Well,
That's $20,000.
Mike, the money's gone. So I mean, you got to get over it, right? It's gone.
Yeah, I got over it.
It's gone.
I got
That's
over it.
$20,000.
It's
I got
gone.
over
How you gonna get up for $20,000?
We all have
That's
touched
money.
way more money than that
I
in
can
our
understand
lifetime.
if it was $1, but $20,000.
We've touched way more money than that in our lifetime. We've
Come on.
bullshitted way more money than that in our lifetime. It's just money. And if it all came to me in one lump, I wouldn't say that. But either way, Mike, I thank you for calling in, love. Give you a shout out. And we got another call on the air, on the line.
All right. You know, I'm going to shout out to you, Tracy. Shout out to Lola. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Slim.
Thank you.
And shout out to FLO Empire.
Radio, thank you very much.
Radio.
All right, so we got another caller. Get ready. We transferred online, Raul. So now we had situated the differences between, revenge, punishment, and everything else. You know, I didn't get to ask you about the forgiveness thing. Do you think it's easier to forgive when, Do you think it's easier to forgive when it's not emotionally attached?
Yeah.
Like somebody bump you in the street, you can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You think it's easy to forgive? Well, look, we got another caller on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Welcome to the Big Skweeze on FLO Empire Radio. You're talking to Trixie and Lola and Raul.
Hello.
What's up, Trixie?
Hi.
This is Arnie. This is Arnie. I actually did an interview with you guys over the summer. I don't know if you remember. I had that marshmallow joint. I came in, did a little interview.
Not with me. My show is the Big Skweeze.
Oh no, I wasn't on this show, but I was on whatchamacallit, Rise to Glory.
Yeah, shout out to Rise to Glory, airing right here on FLO Empire Radio every Tuesday from 6 to 8. Well, what's up, Arnie? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am awesome. So we're talking about forgiveness and revenge. So I'm in my second hour, and we are talking about revenge. Have you ever had to take out revenge on someone, and why?
Yeah, I did have to take revenge on somebody.
Okay.
I had lent a so-called friend some money, and he was slacking on the slacking on the pay up, so I had to, I had to take some collateral. I guess
I'm here. This is
call that
all
revenge.
about money today. So what did you do?
Money makes the world go round.
Well, he had a decent amount of certain green substance that I enjoy quite a lot, and so I may have just slipped it in my underwear and walked out of his apartment.
Hold on, wait a minute. So I have a question. Now I have a question. Who smoked your nut bud? Who smoked nut bud?
Wow.
Because you said you took the bud and put it in your drawers and walked out. Cool beans. But I'm pretty sure they're smoking bud from somebody under nuts. Did you explain that this was around your man privates, man, before you smoked that blunt with somebody else? No, you didn't. I would never forgive you for that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta hide and leave.
Wait a minute. How you gonna be mad like you wouldn't have nuts in your mouth anyway? I mean, what's it to you?
I would like to know if what I'm putting in my mouth been around nuts. Period. I would like to know. I would like to know where they came from. It doesn't matter. Like if I'm gonna, cause I might not put Arnie's nuts in my mouth.
He didn't put
I might not put it.
Marijuana into his nuts. I'm sure it was in a bag. Like it didn't touch
Ask
it.
him, Lola.
It was in the bag. Like it's not
You're a
like
liar.
Like,
You're a liar, Arnie. You know you had it under your balls.
so I ain't have enough time to lift up the. I ain't have enough time.
Ew, so we're just sitting there next to your pre-cum? That's disgusting.
What are you? Oh my God.
Wow. This show just went from rated PG to rated real quick.
That was my revenge.
That's what's up. So you stole.
I'll be the first one to say it. I rolled that shit up and I smoked the whole damn thing to the bone.
Good for you. Where's the applause on that?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to you myself.
You know what? But did he ever know that you took the bud, and did it actually did it suffice the reason for taking it? Like, did you feel satisfied after you took it? Did you still ask him for your money afterwards, or you felt that you were paid at that point?
Because the thing was, even after I took that weed, he still owed me money.
See, that's bullshit. So, he didn't owe you anything after you took your revenge.
Well, no, because the amount of money he owed me compared to the amount of weed that I took was not equal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So why take the weed?
Because at that point, it was take the weed or I'm not getting shit from this guy.
Did you ever get your money?
Right, and it's about respect too. So it's like that was just you disrespected me by me even have to come and ask you for anything if you borrowed it. You know you owe it, so I shouldn't even have to ask you. You just pay it when you was supposed to pay it. So if we already at that point, you're disrespecting me. So if you take it,
and it's like,
I'm disrespecting you.
I'm just gonna take your product and put it under my nuts.
He not pay up. He let me in his room. He said, "Come into my room. You can search my room, and anything you find that you want, you can have."
Oh, see, that's different. You ain't steal it.
No, and then when I took the weed, he said, "Oh no, that's my roommate's weed. It's not mine, but it's in my drawer, but it's not mine."
Right, it's not his. So you stole somebody else's shit, and it just. You know what, Arnie? I love you so much. Can't wait to have you back down here.
So he ain't have like an Xbox or something. All he had was weed.
No, he had weed and he had a $20 bill that I took too, and that was it. And he still owes me money to this day.
Yeah. Oh, you can make $20 off that bag of weed.
He's joking. Still mad.
Wherever you're at, Fred from Virginia, you
can make more than $20 off that bag of weed. Come on now,
dude. He said he took a lot of it. All right, so look, Arnie, we miss you lots. I will have you on the show soon again. Please stay tuned. Call in the next week. Every week, Wednesday, right here, FLO Empire Radio. Arnie, you got any shout-outs you would like to give out?
Hey, shout out to PCS. Shout out to Rugby. Shout out Alex and Big Bo. Shout out Valley Stream, New York.
He's so black.
That's about it.
I love you so much. Thank you, babe, for calling in.
All right, I'm going to call in next week.
Got you, boo. All right.
All right, peace out.
Peace out. See, I'm gonna tell y'all, revenge to me, right, is all right, so this young lady I knew, it was not me, totally not me, because she was dumb. And what she did was she was dealing with this African, right? Because I have no kind of filter right now, so I'm in the mode right now of telling y'all this story. So she was dealing with this African guy, and he used to give her a lot of money all the time, right? And one day came, she decided, like most women do, to tell him, like, I don't need your money. I love you for you, right? Bullshit. And so he decided to say, okay, not a problem, keep money in my pocket. So she would go over there all the time. And she noticed that he started like kind of pushing her away. So she realized that when she would leave out the door, another woman would walk in. And that woman started getting all of the money and everything else like that. So she felt she needed to be revengeful. So she would go over there and do like this big scene, do a big, have a big scene, show out whatever with his friends. One day she threw all his clothes out the window and stuff, but she was still avidly having sex with this man. There's pieces to this puzzle I haven't mentioned. Not only is this young lady already married, she already has like 4 children by her husband. Well, 2 from a previous relationship, 2 from her husband. And they all live with the husband together. Okay? And she lives with the husband. But she's in this relationship. So, hold on. Okay, I can't answer no jersey numbers. So, she's in this relationship, whatever.
Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyway.
I hate that when they call you in the spam.
Right, it's just extra, and it says spam on my phone. So anyway, so she what she decided to do, she got angry, and she started throwing, acting out. She threw his clothes out the window. Right after she threw his clothes out the window, she found out she was pregnant. Okay.
Oh, poor you.
I'm going to keep going with this story. I don't know if she had the baby or not, but by the time she found that she was pregnant, it was way too late to do much about it. When we decide to take on revenge on ourselves, like on our own, there's something that everybody believes in, which is karma. And our world is so closed-minded to all of the universal laws that they only believe in just a few. You got the law of attraction, the law of karma, your law of yin and yang, cause and effect. Those are small laws. Like, you're not understanding all of the laws. If you actually look them up, maybe I'll do a show just based on the universal laws and the understanding of them all. But whatever. So there's a circle. And in that circle is the circle of revenge and shit. Okay? So at any point you decide something goes around, it comes to you. If you allow it to, if you forgive at that point, it'll come back around and hit the person that it came from. Do you understand me? You allow karma to happen. Mm-hmm. So let's say you decide to put some kind of revenge out there in the air, and you take on your own revenge for that situation. The karma that's coming around, it don't smack the other person, it smacks you. And it usually always happens that way. So, today's show, I really want to talk about forgiveness, because a lot of us, and all over the place, we tend to hold on so strongly to a lot of emotion-based hate that we don't realize that it's actual hate that we have in our system.
You know what? I just really feel like, at first I laughed at it because it was like, sometimes the karma is your action and the lesson that you need to be learned, because along with that law of karma, there are other things that are happening at the same time.
Yes.
It's not just that. So it's also like you learning things about yourself. Some people, if you needed to stand up for yourself, the other lessons at play that are happening all the time in life. And sometimes that person's karma is, seeing the one person they thought that they would be able to get over on, or thought it would be easy for, that, that's the one that you can't mess with, or whatever. I don't necessarily believe that it has to be like, you let it go or you do something really drastic, but there are consequences. Even if you cut that person off, you don't speak to them anymore. One person could say, oh, well, if you believe in karma and they won't do it anymore and it'll take care of itself, why even cut that person off? It's just that I took it to the next level. That's how I feel about it.
I have personally seen karma happen to people. And
I have too.
Like, personally seen it.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and
sometimes it's instant, sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's,
But you have
whatever,
in order for that to happen, you have to let go. You first have to let go. You're not going to see it while you're upset. You're definitely not seeing it while you're upset. It will be shown to you that person had suffered. You understand me? Like, it'll be shown to you. I had a situation in my life where the person was actually, while you're early, shout out to EJ DJ. He gonna be on live tonight from 10 to 12, turning up and burning up the ones and twos. Wednesday, I swear, is the favorite day of the week for me. Not only because it's my show, but I'm part of an elite Wednesday crew family, and I love them all.
So assuming that means you're not a Friday person then, huh?
Well, you know what? It's my station, like, you know, and it's my day. Like, this is my day. So I take heed to my day, and I really do love my Wednesday crew. So I love all the days, the crews. Don't get it twisted, but because I'm a part of this day, it's something elite about this day. Like, we the middle finger of the week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's what it is.
True,
so anyway,
true.
With that being said, what I was saying before was that I feel, like I said, people don't forgive often. We hold on to so much. We hold on to grudges. We hold on to situations that do not exist or matter anymore today. And
which in turn create things like the Virginia Tech murder. When you hold on to things like that.
True, but those things are because you weren't never told how to release it. A lot of people cannot communicate, and due to lack of communication brings a lot of miscommunication. And now that we
but
live
can we talk about how sometimes that's the only way that somebody gets it when it comes from that particular source? Like, okay, for instance, I don't want to just say it and then leave it open to interpretation.
Yes.
Yesterday, I posted something about something that happened with the women in Iceland where they wanted equal pay, right?
Right.
So they've been talking about equal pay. We need equal pay. This is what we need. This is fair. This is why we deserve it. Not only you're saying that we take time off sometimes to raise children, but okay, if we don't, who will? Like, it's, you know, why are you punishing us for that? You know,
right.
et cetera, et cetera. So all of a sudden, the women just all decided that they were all going to go on strike. 90% of the entire Iceland women went on strike. Okay, so they didn't just go on strike at their jobs. They went on strike at work. I mean, at home too. So they weren't taking care of any kids. They weren't doing anything. They weren't cooking nothing. They just were like, not today. I'm not doing anything that I would do. The whole city, well, the whole town basically was crippled by this effect, right? Because they saw the impact that women had, and then now they have the best equality rates. Now, you could say that was petty. You could say that was vengeful. You could say that was, you know, them enacting karma on them to say, okay, what it would be without you. But it was a lesson learned, and it was something that was necessary to do. Another instance of that, people talk about Jewish people and how they have, you know, their rights in their communities and everything, and black people don't. Black people, this is the other issue I was talking about earlier with
black people don't
Christianity or whatever. They say, you know, black people are like, oh, we're going to pray for them and blah, blah, blah. Jewish people were like, nah, son. Like, they cleave to the religion. I mean, they cling to the religion, sure. But at the same time, they were about enacting justice themselves. They didn't wait for anybody to do it. They didn't talk about no laws of karma. If they found somebody who was a Nazi, they killed them. They hung them. They brought justice.
Deleted the problem.
There was action there. And so you could say all those other things about karma and all of that, but that only works if that other person is in balance with that. If that person that you're dealing with doesn't believe in it and doesn't subscribe to that, not to say that they're then immune to the repercussions, but if they're being unfair and unjust and they will come after you continuously, and you're just like, well, karma will get you, that inaction is not going to help you.
Well,
move forward. Sometimes you have to take that power into your own hands.
I totally disagree.
On a grand scale, why is that any different in a relationship?
Only because I only disagree only because the person that believes in it have to be you. You're the one that have to believe in the fact that if you don't do anything,
believe in it, but look at that on a grand scale. How has that worked out? When has that ever worked out in the history of humanity on large and small, on the large and small scale? It just doesn't. Just like we were talking about, where prayer being by itself, it's prayer and action. So you can believe that, but there's also action. And sometimes, like I said,
that action,
removing yourself from the situation, and sometimes that action is more aggressive.
But that action is you too. Like, you have to just leave the situation alone. You wouldn't want to keep picking a scab over and over again. You still gonna get hurt.
Have to.
You should walk
not
away
over and over again. It's still
you should definitely walk away.
It's still an action of your choosing.
Right.
Just like you go out and, like I said, okay, you don't just pray. You go out and you get that job. You don't just say, okay, karma's real, and you know,
I totally get it. I totally understand it.
You do something too.
You move forward so that, you know, the universe could bring it to you. I totally understand that. What I'm saying is as far as vengeance is not any of ours. Revenge is not any of ours. And yes, karma does happen when things are done to you deliberately. You understand me? Hence, why are you forgiving? I think that to forgive a person after they hurt you so bad, or however the situation is, it could be business. We didn't even get to business or professional or friends and family. But when you
forgive for yourself, not for them.
I understand, right? You forgive for yourself so you could get over it. But a lot of people are not getting over things because of lack of communication. If I have a problem with you, I think it's best that I tell you what my problem is up front, in your face,
right? Okay,
whatever.
But what if it really does help you? Then what? What you said it doesn't help you, right? But what if it actually does help you?
If you beat them, if you not beat them up, but if you go out there and take revenge on someone else. I did call you evil a few minutes ago for that one. But I don't think that you're evil. I think that if that's how you place it and that made you feel better, then so be it.
But that won't solve anything, because you beat him up, then what? He'll come back with, or he or she will come back with something bigger to get you back.
That's a thought.
It's a never-ending circle.
Because you keep keeping it going.
Not always.
Depending on the situation.
Yeah, depending on the situation. And I don't think every situation warrants revenge.
Right.
But I think under certain circumstances, they do. Like if somebody, for instance, we're talking about things that can be habitual, right? If this person comes to your door and kills your mother, right?
You're very extreme right now.
Crazy.
You know you're fucking extreme, right?
She's an extremist.
She's going there.
I'm only saying that to prove a point because sometimes you have to be provocative about it for people to get it. So somebody comes to your house, kills your mother, right? Mm-hmm. Some people actually will be like, you know what? That person might have been crazy. They robbed my mother. They might have needed that money. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. You might be able to get past that, even if you're angry and you go through all the feelings that are natural of something that horrific, right? That person, for whatever reason, they get off, they don't go to jail, but you've forgiven them, so you're like, whatever. That person comes back and shoots your father. Guess who's not going to be like, you know what? Oh, that's okay. Because
where the hell is our justice system if they could get out again after that, though? Like, anyway.
No, I'm saying if it's a fluke, by whatever means, justice is not served in your eyes and in the eyes of whatever you think is supposed to be the law of the land, right? And then you let it go. You already have forgiven it. You're not harboring resentment. You're not angry at them. You've moved on with your life. You missed your mother or whatever.
Right.
But this person has come back and then done something that horrific again.
You got to ask what your parents did.
You can't tell me that you would be like, all right. And
you got to find out.
I'm saying
what your parents did, man.
Instance. But if you let somebody do something to you repeatedly, what's to say that because it wasn't as extreme or horrific to your standards,
that's the difference.
That's the difference. That behavior.
That's the difference. What I'm saying is, when you communicate with someone and you tell them how you feel and you speak up for yourself, people don't communicate enough. What people tend to do is harbor it. They tend to harbor it. They tend to plan, plot, and scheme on how they could get you back. Hence, where revenge come from.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Hold on. Well, I'm bringing that up as a source. You when something happens to you that first time, somebody slap you, they say turn the cheek. They never say not to explain yourself why you're going to turn that cheek. They never said, well, you can't cut that person off. If somebody does something to you, I'm saying how you can forgive. I'm giving pointers here on how to forgive. You be very, very open and you communicate. Not a text message, not no Facebook subliminal.
Even if you do communicate. And you think that will suffice?
Then it's your fault. It's your fault if anything else happened again.
No,
You're right.
No, I'm not saying. I never said that not to communicate in that instance. But there are certain circumstances. That's why I chose something extreme to eliminate all that. Not because I'm, just want to say something horrific, but where there's no room for interpretation, where you know that you've done something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody does something to you that they know is wrong. What can I communicate? If you came to my house and murdered my mother, I don't feel like I need to tell you, you know what? That wasn't cool what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Something where you know that person knows they did something wrong. Where it's not just about communication anymore. It's not about me explaining this to you why your behavior was wrong. is no longer about that.
It's not about explaining why somebody's behavior is wrong. It's about explaining how it made you feel. What I'm saying is, in order to forgive,
you think that would make you feel better to tell them?
And you released yourself. I think a lot of people, they don't do that. They do not say how they can release. They don't. If you did something to me, I tell you what. Maybe it just worked for other people.
That can do more damage. That can do more damage. Imagine you tell somebody something like that and you express that, and then they start and they laugh.
I need
or they
to be
like
able
whatever.
to sleep.
They brush it off. They do whatever. You're dealing with mature individuals here.
I personally need to be able to sleep at night. So my thing is, if I'm having a beef or problem with you, it's going to bother me because I'm emotionally attached to you. One way or another, I am a one with you some way, somehow. And I need to get that off my chest. So my thing is, I'm going to tell you, release it, and I'm going to keep going by my business. A lot of times is what I'm saying is that people allow those moments that they are uneasy and unrested to continuously dwell, scheme, and plot on the other person. They sit there, they talk shit, they sit there, they post shit, they be subliminally,
I think that's an
crazy
on how people process things, though. Not everybody who does that is who hasn't gone through those routes and hasn't gone through that. I don't think one necessarily leads to another.
That kind of reminds me of a situation I had back in high school.
I'm sorry, Ron. Go ahead.
Nah, I enjoy listening to these conversations because it sort of brings back a lot of memories for me.
Right.
Back in high school.
I don't want to be responsible for judging up something that made you mad.
I was on a handball team. And we were practicing on a court. And there's other high school kids that from other school playing on a court too. And there was one court empty. So we said, hey, there's nobody in the court. Let's play. So we started to play. And then from behind the other court come these Asian guys. Okay. And these guys wanted to fight with us. And we're like, listen, we're not going to fight over a court. This is petty. You want the court players for the court. Those are the rules.
That's right.
You know? He goes, the Asian kid, who the leader of the group, he came up to my face and said, okay, so what if I do hit you? What you going to do to me? I said, you know what? I'm going to turn the other cheek because you ain't worth it. He started to laugh. He goes, oh, okay, so now what happens if I stab you? You going to turn the other cheek? I said, yeah, I'll do the same. So he told his friends, okay, get me a glass bottle or something. All his friends looked at him like, you stupid. And they looked at me like I was crazy.
Right.
They didn't do nothing for him. They went back to the court and we played our game.
Right. But see, that's in your face crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all situations could be looked at in every different angle. And as we discussed, the many different levels of forgiveness, the many different levels of revenge, and what we now found out also is punishment. How me and Lola love each other dearly and have, like I told y'all, we are like polar opposites, and I love this girl. I love you so much, Lola. You know how we discussed, like, she gave me a kiss. She said, "Mwah," she loves me. She fucking loves her Trixie. And I love this shit.
I do.
What I want to do is, we about to wrap it up. I got a song back there. The DJ Conscience is going to play something wonderful for me in a few seconds. But I want to first thank Raul for being a part of our panel today.
You're welcome.
Raul.
I want to thank Lola as well for being a wonderful hostess. I'm gonna let everybody give the shout outs and their run down their media and everything. What I would like to say to people is this. Over this weekend was really tough for me because of what I found out. And it's even more tougher for me to have to sit here and know the things that I know and attempt to forgive others. But I'm just giving y'all insight on how I actually do it. I do it through communication. It may not be your thing, but at least try. You know what I mean? Like, try to communicate with the person you love, the person you're not liking, whatever. I've noticed that I'm going to have to cut people off face to face. Like, I have to do it in their face. So I will be communicating with quite a few people over the next couple of weeks in order for me to be able to succeed and be able to forgive and keep growing and moving forward. In our communities today, we hold on to so much hate that we don't realize how we're killing ourselves slowly. So if there's a way that you can actually get over anything, or you need bereavement or some sort of avenue of therapy, go get it. Fix yourself first, work on yourself first, cut off any limbs that is not necessary for you or for a betterment of yourself. Delete your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you need to do. Pause it all for a little while and take care of yourself. Your mental is everything. With that being said, Raul, let everybody know where they can find you.
Well, y'all can find me at Raul Salai at Facebook.com. Or-
you know, nobody know how to spell that. I got you. It should be right at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, look
Lola,
at my email, RaulArsalat@yahoo.com.
that's right. And Lola, please let everybody
Yeah.
know where they can find you, my love, and any shout outs you may have.
I don't know if I want people to find me this week. They didn't got on my nerves, but if you're interested, I'm grip hair and ride the throat with periods in between every word on Instagram. I'm my actual name on Facebook, Lola Lapone, LOLALEPAON. On Twitter, I am Titty Scent with an underscore after Titty and Scent. And me and Ariel Jolie and Brad Chick got a new project coming up that y'all should be on the lookout for.
That's right. And we get the exclusive here, right? We're going to hear the exclusive here.
Of course.
On the Big
of
Squeeze.
course.
It is over. And I am your girl, Madam Trixie. I am also at the Ghetto Geisha on just about every social network, from Periscope, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I am Madam Trixie. I have 2 like pages, the BBW Blueprint. If you're looking to book me, looking to do anything as far as business advisory and things of the nature, advertise with me, blah, blah, blah. Go to the bbwblueprint.com. If you're looking to come on the show, be a guest of the show, please go to the Big Skweeze on Twitter or Instagram and follow, and email us. We are thebigsqueeze@gmail. So that's THEBIGSKWEEZE@gmail.com. Hit us up ASAP. You will be booked. We are booking for the fall, the end of the fall and beginning of the winter season. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for Swagger in the City. This has been the Big Skweeze right here on FLO Empire Radio. We are live each and every Wednesday from 4 to 6. And I love you guys. Thank you.
Hello? Baby, you will not believe this. See, this is